Need to get this season started. Still got a ton of stuff to do. We got blinds to build, we got brush to cover, fields to mow. What the heck is this kid doing? So I pull up to Steve's house and get out of the truck, and he's got everything just tore apart. He's got the whole garage thrown out in the driveway. What the heck are you doing?
Cleaning shop, getting ready.
He had blinds everywhere. Just, I don't know what he was doing other than trying to prepare for the beginning of the season or restock everything. Supposed to be beginning of the season if you're tearing everything apart again.
Got to get somewhat organized in order to do what we do.
Check out DECOYS, even though I had a bunch of new decoys for us. It was a mess. Jeez, where to get all this stuff?
It's never ending, man. It just accumulates. And
I know, I probably cleaned my shop out good 3 times a season just to keep stuff in order.
That's why I try to do it all in one bang
Yeah.
at the beginning.
Right.
Because it just piles up.
Hey, come check out these new decoys.
See what he's got there?
Yeah. So these are the FOWL Factory decoys. They're UV skins.
UV skin.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means.
So basically they're a skin that goes over all your decoys. If you don't buy the whole decoy, you can buy just the skin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and take one of these and they fit just about any decoy.
What?
Yeah. Got rotating heads.
So, if we wanted more hands, we just take the skins and put more. Oh, I see how that works. How come this one is darker?
Oh, that's what they got. Got these bright ones. You know, and then they got the dark ones. They got different decoys.
Oh, like one's full plume and one's not.
Right.
Oh, that's cool.
Got your early season and your later season.
Let's see how this works.
And you can change your spread so you can get as many drakes or as many hens you want in there. Well, we got about 5 dozen decoys we could recover instead of repainting every time.
Well, that'll be a lot.
15 times quicker.
Oh, I see how that works.
Yeah.
Well, you're smarter than I am. You've been practicing. You had these at home practicing, didn't you?
No,
Liar.
it's not simple. Slide it right back over.
That's simple.
See? Look.
Awesome. I'm interested to see how they work. I wonder if the water beads off of them. Is that supposed to bead off of them?
Kind of deal. It just shears off, so it doesn't just soak up everything.
Alright, those are cool.
Yeah.
When we're talking about cool new stuff, you want to see what I got?
Yeah. What you
Super
got?
Cool. Look at that box. I'll show you. Got the FOWL plunger.
The FOWL plunger?
Yeah, it's super cool. It's heavy, I can tell you that. We're gonna have to build a heck of a bench. Good thing that Yeti's durable, huh?
Oh, nice.
I guess that one's for goose. They say the harder fingers are for goose,
Okay.
and the softer fingers are for ducks. You mount it on a bench, put it on a vacuum, turn the thing on. They say 1 to 3 minutes.
Oh, so
It'll be going to your oven.
You don't even have the mess.
No, you turn the
So
vacuum
you
on
keep
and
it in your shop.
yeah, and it
Nice.
just sucks the feathers right into the vacuum. The thing's amazing.
Nice.
I'm really excited. We got to shoot some ducks.
I know. I want to try this thing out.
I know.
think it's,
It looks super quick and easy to change out and everything, so.
well, we can mount it right to your bench.
Ooh, yeah, we could. Shoot, the thing's a 1 horsepower, 1725 RPMs per minute. That's pretty good. Yeah,
No problem.
Plugs right into your 110 on the wall. You're plucking ducks and geese.
In 3 minutes?
1 to 3 minutes. They say you can bring a duck in here. Take it right in your table. 1 to 3 minutes.
Make it easy.
I know.
Speaking of the season, we got a lot of stuff to go over. We got quite a few things going on. So let's go take a seat somewhere and start talking.
Just so happens I got a couple comfy chairs.
All right. It's cold out here.
I know, it's nice and warm inside.
Waterfowl Evolution, brought to you by FOWL Factory, real images, real motion, real results. Linex, spray-on bed liners and protective coatings. Leatherman, quality craftsmanship in every multi-tool. Yeti coolers, built for the wild. Spectre Shot, you will always know the truth. LMC Truck, truck parts and accessories.
The service that LMC provided our project was exceptional.
I was recommended LMC truck from my good friend, so I definitely passed the word of LMC truck around.
It's something useful to take something neglected and forgotten and with your own two hands build it back to something beautiful.
If you can get it done, you will never regret it.
It's an achievable thing to do with the help of a company like LMC Truck.
Call for your free catalog or shop online today at lmctruck.com.
When you're hard at work, you need easy access to your tools. Cargo Glide is your solution, allowing you to easily reach what you need when you need it. After a hard day's work, loading your tools is faster, safer, and easier when you have a Cargo Glide. Just slide it in and you're ready to go. When it's time for play, Cargo Glide can carry all your toys. Simply roll it out and let the fun begin. For work or for play, Cargo Glide just makes life better.
FOWL Factory took decoys and motion products to the next level. The HybridX skins that use 100% accurate images from real waterfowl, resulting in the most lifelike decoys you will ever have. The FOWL TRAX mimics the grazing or walking action of live geese, keeping your spread alive. The Bam Bam Stick is your standard spinning wing, made from T6 aluminum and carbon fiber, which allows you to easily wave around when you see ducks. New approach, new ideas, big results.
Linex. For over 20 years, we've been driven by the relentless pursuit to build the world's best bedliner every single day. Now we've turned that intensity to the outside of the truck. Introducing Truck Gear, hard-working accessories created to enhance your truck and built with the fit, finish, and lifetime warranty Linex is famous for. Because nobody knows trucks better than Linex. It's time to gear up. It's time for Truck Gear by Linex.
Coffee, I think it's done.
So out at Farmers, we've had a blind out there, and we've been hunting out of this blind for a while, and the birds are starting to push over more towards an older blind that was built a long time ago.
We needed to rework that blind because the birds started pushing back to the other side of the pond.
So we wanted to open up the options for ourselves to hunt two different spots of the same pond. All right, so last year, here, let's draw this map first.
Oh, is this the pond?
We got the pond here, the fence line, the ditch coming in, here's the road coming in. And we have our blind, our existing blind here, the water kind of like this. Well, we have this old blind over here in the corner. Why don't we add on to this here, since we got this angle covered?
What we decided to do was just revise the blind we had, which turned into a complete remodel.
This blind's great for 4 or 5 people, but if we're gonna start bringing a bunch of people out with us, we need some more room. So I'm thinking we kind of do something like this. Put our posts in the ground here, and then get a dog box here off to the side with a ramp, and we can get it up out of the water. Now, being in the other corner, it's a lot deeper water. Well, we decided, of course we don't want to sit in the water all day.
Kind of just wanted it up out of the water. We all got tired of standing in the water. We wanted a nice dry spot, somewhere when you're sitting in it, the rain's not getting on you.
That'd be nice. That'll be a good view for the dog anyways.
Right.
See the whole pond.
We want to keep the dog up out of the water so everybody can hunt comfortably.
Basically, the only time you get wet is when you stand up to shoot and when you're walking out to this.
It's been a spot that we've been taking a bigger number of people, so we want more space in our blind. There was just a lot of different factors in there that we were trying to include in the building of this blind.
How deep are we gonna go?
Oh, I'd make it probably 8 feet deep, do a sheet deep. That way we got some room to cook behind us if we need.
Throwing parties?
But hey, if you want to party in there,
we having duck hunting parties now?
Why not?
one's not a step like the other one. Here we go. Okay, I figured out like right at the end of this plywood it was going to go like that.
What are you thinking of taking this thing apart right now?
Well, I know what it's gonna be, so it's pretty exciting. We built this floor, I'd say 3 years ago, in this blind that was already kind of existing, and we got tired of standing in the water up to your chest. So me and Stewie came out here and put a floor in it. Now it's gonna look like Grand Central Station when we're done with it. It's gonna be comfy. But we'll be out of the weather, we'll be out of the water, and it should be a good time. We'll be able to seat, anywhere from 6 people, comfortably. And so we get visitors come out here with us. They got a nice comfy place to sit and enjoy themselves and have a good shoot, hopefully. I'm excited to use it. And it's a big kid fort. Who doesn't like building big kid forts? What'd be nice about this is if Austin was out here helping, but he drives a Ford, so he's got a bad alternator and he's out fixing it instead of helping us.
FOWL Factory took decoys and motion products to the next level. The HybridX skins that use 100% accurate images from real waterfowl, resulting in the most lifelike decoys you will ever have. The FOWL TRAX mimics the grazing or walking action of live geese, keeping your spread alive. The Bam Bam stick is your standard spinning wing, made from T6 aluminum and carbon fiber, which allows you to easily wave around when you see ducks. New approach, new ideas, big results.
Linex. For over 20 years, we've been driven by the relentless pursuit to build the world's best bedliner every single day. Now we've turned that intensity to the outside of your truck. Introducing Truck Gear. Hard-working accessories created to enhance your truck and built with the fit, finish, and lifetime warranty Linex is famous for. Because nobody knows trucks better than Linex. It's time to gear up. It's time for Truck Gear by Linex.
The service that LMC provided our project was exceptional.
I was recommended LMC truck from my good friend, so I definitely passed the word of LMC truck around.
It's something useful to take something neglected and forgotten and with your own 2 hands build it back to something beautiful.
If you can get it done, you will never regret it.
It's an achievable thing to do with the help of a company like LMC Truck.
Call for your free catalog or shop online today at lmctruck.com.
When you're hard at work, you need easy access to your tools. Cargo Glide is your solution, allowing you to easily reach what you need when you need it. After a hard day's work, loading your tools is faster, safer, and easier when you have a Cargo Glide. Just slide it in and you're ready to go. When it's time for play, Cargo Glide can carry all your toys. Simply roll it out and let the fun begin. For work or for play, Cargo Glide just makes life better.
I see you got a Chevy driving you out. What's that? So where's your Ford?
It's got a bad alternator. We had to change the battery out in the parking lot so I could drive it to Stu's and dump it.
So we actually spent probably 2 or 3 weekends working on this blind, and it took some work.
The blind build at Farmers was interesting. As you can tell, we were very precise about everything we did with chainsaws. All of our cuts were exact and to the point.
We kind of have a plan sometimes.
I'm hitting the switches, look it!
We didn't necessarily have certain jobs, but we all had the same idea. We had it drawn out.
My only part was to do exactly what Ryan told me, because he has 17 years experience in construction.
You want the roof to come about halfway here to here, so when we're sitting here, we can step out to shoot. You want to build it this way first and then move back?
I went 9.6.
No,
I went 9.6 off of that.
Even though he's only 30.
I am 29 years old.
You might say.
Concreted our posts in, we framed everything, used a chainsaw, cut a lot of different stuff around it. We knew about roughly what it was gonna cost.
You know, we were probably close to $2,000 into this blind by the time we got it done with all the treated wood.
We didn't want it rotting away in the next year or two, so we used pressure treated everything that water would be touching. And we had a roof, we wanted enough room to cook in there, so it's a hotel, as most people would say. But with enough brush on it, you can't tell.
That's a finished carpenter for you.
So as you can see, we've got a bunch of caulking spread out on the building. We're trying to seal all our seams. We're kind of overachievers when it comes to building something, so we've caulked everything in. We're just trying to build it as best we possibly can. That way it's here for years and years to come. So we're getting ready to lay our chicken wire on, although it's getting kind of nasty. So I think we're gonna head down to our Rada paint store in Burlington, pick up our paint. It was nice enough to donate paint to us.
It was fun building a new blind. It was big, which makes it difficult to hide, but we brushed it well enough, and as the years go by, all the brush around it will fill it in, and it'll really hide really well.
The blind that we had out there is now just a quarter of the blind we built around it.
It was roughly 20 feet by 8 feet deep, probably 5 feet tall, so you got enough room to get up out of the blind and shoot without hitting your head on the roof.
It's pretty interesting to hunt out of it now. It's so large, it echoes almost as you talk to each other, and you kind of got to yell across the whole blind so you can talk.
People could be in there comfortable. It's comfortable for the youth that we like to take out.
We kind of angled it so you get a good view from each way. The dog, we put a dog box on the end to put him in the primetime spot to where he can see the whole pond, because if your dog can't see where the birds are going, you don't give him a very good chance of being able to pick those birds up. So we like the dog to be able to see. So we stuck his dog box way out on the side so he can see the whole pond, which, I mean, you get 5 or 6 birds go down, you want him to be able to know what he's doing, so.
The big picture really met what we were going for. It ended up being what we had set it out to be.
We just screwed it together and started hunting out of it.
I think the blind turned out pretty good. I think the only thing that I would change about it is the opening where we come out and shoot. I think it might be a little too big. If you see the aerial footage and it gives that perspective, it's just this black hole that you see. That can be deceptive maybe to ducks. If we can figure out a way to change that so we can cover those holes, I think that that'll just add a little bit more to that blind and make us be a little bit more camouflaged.
We did have some good hunts out of there as time went on.
Waterfowl Evolution, brought to you by Cargo Glide, work, play, life. ARE, outfit for life. Garmin, in it for the long haul. Fowl Plucker, a duck hunter's second best friend. Carlson's Choke Tubes, the shooter's choice. 456 Chevy trucks, 1960 to 66 Chevy and GMC trucks.
The service that LMC provided our project was exceptional.
I was recommended an LMC truck from my good friend, so I definitely passed the word of LMC truck around.
It's something useful to take something neglected and forgotten and with your own two hands build it back to something beautiful.
If you can get it done, you will never regret it.
It's an achievable thing to do with the help of a company like LMC Truck.
Call for your free catalog or shop online today at lmctruck.com.
When you're hard at work, you need easy access to your tools. Cargo Glide is your solution, allowing you to easily reach what you need when you need it. After a hard day's work, loading your tools is faster, safer, and easier when you have a Cargo Glide. Just slide it in and you're ready to go. When it's time for play, Cargo Glide can carry all your toys. Simply roll it out and let the fun begin. For work or for play, Cargo Glide just makes life better.
FOWL Factory took decoys and motion products to the next level. The Hybrid X skins that use 100% accurate images from real waterfowl, resulting in the most lifelike decoys you will ever have. The FOWL TRAX mimics the grazing or walking action of live geese, keeping your spread alive. The Bam Bam stick is your standard spinning wing, made from T6 aluminum and carbon fiber, which allows you to easily wave around when you see ducks. New approach, new ideas, big results.
Linex. For over 20 years, we've been driven by the relentless pursuit to build the world's best bedliner every single day. Now we've turned that intensity to the outside of your truck. Introducing Truck Gear, hard-working accessories created to enhance your truck and built with the fit, finish, and lifetime warranty Linex is famous for. Because nobody knows trucks better than Linex. It's time to gear up. It's time for Truck Gear by Linex.
All right, so a little bit of blind history I've picked up over the last couple of years. Mucket gunning was real big in the 1800s, and they used to use sink boxes, which were very successful because you were below the water line.
These wood boxes that they built, and they would use lead weights, and they'd drop them down in the water, and they'd sink them in right at the water line, so that when the birds are flying, they almost don't even exist. They don't even look like they're there. It's just this black hole in the middle of the water.
And they were mostly hunting diver ducks, which fly real low to the water.
Mostly canvasbacks and redheads, and they fly fast.
If they can't see you, you're bound to be more successful.
The advantage of disappearing in the water and being able to kill 200-300 birds at a time, the waterfowl population was really taking a big hit. And in 1918, the Migratory Waterfowl Act came into place, and it started putting limits on how many birds individuals could shoot.
They changed the limit to 3 or 4 birds a day. You know, going out and setting in these boxes and setting a couple hundred decoys, it really wasn't worth it anymore.
They started finding that it wasn't necessary to, or it wasn't fruitful for them to be able to do this anymore. And so sink boxes started going away.
I think 1935 they outlawed them because a lot of guys were going out and drowning.
You're out in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, you know, along the bay, and you get all these big waves coming in, you're bound to sink.
Because sink boxes, thus the name, sink box, you're underneath the water, so you get real bad weather, the waves come over, you sink, you drown, no fun.
Now you're really only going to find sink boxes in museums.
You don't really see sink boxes anymore, but they do have like layout boats and stuff, which are fairly similar. They're not as low in the water.
Kind of an idea of a sink box being used in a layout blind. It really gets you low across the water line, and it works pretty well.
There's lots of different styles of blinds. You get down in the south and these guys build like big tree fort blinds that they got full kitchens in. For instance, we know a guy in his hunt club had a house that burned down on their property, so they cleared the basement and they built their blind with the basement of the house. So you got a full operational kitchen, power, everything. So I mean, these guys, they do something outrageous things. Earlier on in the history of duck hunting, there wasn't a lot of like really big blinds like that, I guess you'd say. A lot of guys were hunting Chesapeake Bay.
hopefully someday I'd like to make it out to the Chesapeake and be able to do one of those hunts.
So it's evolved quite a bit from where it was to what it is now. I mean, there's still occasions where we go out and we build blinds out of trees and brush, and we spend an hour first thing in the morning zip tying together a bunch of tree branches. So I mean, blinds, it's been basically the same, guys hiding in grass or sitting in a box somewhere.
The service that LMC provided our project was exceptional.
I was recommended an LMC truck from my good friend, so I definitely passed the word of LMC truck around.
It's something useful to take something neglected and forgotten and with your own two hands build it back to something beautiful.
If you can get it done, you will never regret it.
It's an achievable thing to do with the help of a company like LMC Truck.
Call for your free catalog or shop online today at lmctruck.com.
When you're hard at work, you need easy access to your tools. Cargo Glide is your solution, allowing you to easily reach what you need when you need it. After a hard day's work, loading your tools is faster, safer, and easier when you have a Cargo Glide. Just slide it in and you're ready to go. When it's time for play, Cargo Glide can carry all your toys. Simply roll it out and let the fun begin. For work or for play, Cargo Glide just makes life better.
FOWL Factory took decoys and motion products to the next level. The Hybrid X skins that use 100% accurate images from real waterfowl, resulting in the most lifelike decoys you will ever have. The FOWL TRAX mimics the grazing or walking action of live geese, keeping your spread alive. The Bam Bam stick is your standard spinning wing, made from T6 aluminum and carbon fiber, which allows you to easily wave around when you see ducks. New approach, new ideas, big results.
Line-X. For over 20 years, we've been driven by the relentless pursuit to build the world's best bedliner every single day. Now we've turned that intensity to the outside of your truck. Introducing Truck Gear. Hard-working accessories created to enhance your truck and built with the fit, finish, and lifetime warranty Line-X is famous for. Because nobody knows trucks better than Line-X. It's time to gear up. It's time for Truck Gear by Line-X.